Hey guys, Dan from Wilderness the Great, Dandalf the Great. Sort of a mini video analysis, breakdown, debunk, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know if you remember, about a year ago, I made a video about the Gettysburg, the most famous Gettysburg ghost video to ever exist. I think it was made about 20 years ago. I did a sort of debunking video about a year and a half ago of what I thought it was, to me, what it looked like. Because, you know, basically it's the famous footage with, obviously, this is like a family filming across a field in Gettysburg, and you can see all white little ghosty figures flying in and out of the trees.
There's there. No, there's a motorcycle. See?
I don't see nothing down there. Can't be the motorcycles, honey. There's another spark. You see what I'm saying?
That? What is that?
Tree.
No. You moved it, right? Right there. See it?
Uh-huh.
Look.
It's been doing the rounds for years. Everyone knows that footage. But I speculated, and it was a speculation. Wasn't a debunk. It was a speculation, but a sort of debunk, sort of. I speculated that the family were actually looking down a slight slope. It was dusk or dawn. It was looking down a slight slope, and they could see people walking, at an angle, looking down. If you know what I mean. Obviously, if you look at the footage, if the trees themselves, so they do look on an angle, looking as if you are looking above. The trees always look like that, and I always thought it looked like people backpacking through the area or something, because I know they have guided tours around those areas in Gettysburg, but I thought it was people backpacking. I was almost right. About an hour ago, a new viewer commented on that very video, or the compilation video I made during last Christmas. Shana Whiskey Trots. Gettysburg video turned out to be a horse trail, and there were people on horseback going through the trail. So yeah, no ghosts, they're white horses. Watch it again and you can't see anything else but that. So I went back. As soon as I saw that comment, I thought, interesting. I went back, and lo and bloody behold, if you look at the bloody footage, you cannot unsee those horses. I'm going to show you it right now. Now, I've muted the audio, which the people talking, because it's just easier. But if in the video, you can hear them talking. What is that? It's all the way down there. They're saying down there, as in down the slope. I think they might have got confused. They were zoomed in. This is what the other speculation I always had as well. They were zoomed in. I don't think they were like, so they had zero focus. They were zoomed in. You can tell that by the way it moves and the way they're talking. So this is the footage, and if you keep an eye on like that area there, you'll see like white little ghostly figures flying through the trees. Unfortunately, this video has been had by the compression monster for years on end. I wanted to keep an eye on that one right there. Like I said, I speculated that that area there was looking down a slight slope. The trees, they do actually look like you're sort of looking down on them. You can see like a white figure up there fly through the trees, and a figure there. Right, that figure there. You see one, you see another one now. And again, right, that one there, that's the most telling one, and I'll show you why. So I put a few filters on it. I'm going to move my big fat head over there so you can see it. So I put a few filters on it so you can see the white areas better. So keep an eye on it now. And keep an eye on this area there, where they are clearly, to me, they are 100% clear as day horses on a trail. You'll see it one there now. You'll see it pass. Right, there's the first one. And you can even see the back of the horse. I'm going to go step by step. This is the clearest one I've ever seen. And until you are told it's a horse trail, look, right, so there's the horse's head. And then go a bit further on. Obviously, it's obscured by tree branches. You can just about make out the back. If I go back and forth, you can just about make out the back of the horse. So for perspective, I done a little drawing, a very quick drawing. This is an extremely quick sketch I did just to show you the positioning of the horse and perspective. So there's my horse I drew. It actually doesn't look like a horse. It's probably, I just invented a cryptid there, but only like a minute or so, a couple of minutes just to show perspective where the horse is going through. So if we go back, right, that's the horse. That's the horse right there, that little white figure. That's the head. And there you go. So that's the perspective. Because you can see another one up there as well on the original footage, which I go further forward. The bank in there looking down is going to be obscuring the horse going, because obviously the trees are in the background. And the bank in there looking down has a slight dip. And the other white things you see higher, well, we used to think higher in the trees is just more perspective looking down on that trail. And, you know, there's another horse going out that way. There's a couple of horses going through that track. It's like a winding track around there. Basically, like I said, it's a perspective, play on perspective. Like I said, once you realize it's a horse trail, Gettysburg has horse trails all over the place. Yeah, they do countless horse trails, horse guided tours. You know, it's constantly, like there's even a white horse there where you see in that one. Obviously that other one is probably not the same horse. To me, this is clear as day. Put a few filters on it so you can highlight the white areas more. And you can see the horses walking through the trees, or the tree paths. And you see another one up there, if I remember correctly. There's a horse. That one there is clear as day. Another one there, look. They're zigzagging across the path. That one right there. Not the second one, sorry. You can see the back of the horse. Right there. To me, it is clear as day. You can, anyone, you know, this isn't a debunk, you know, obviously this is speculation. Well, it's not speculation. I think it's plainly obvious to see. Once you realize there's a horse trail there, and I believe the commenter, like I said, I've always had a theory that it was a backpack trail of people. I didn't think to say horse. I don't think I did in the original video anyway. Don't think I said horses. Maybe I did. I can't remember. But I said there was a backpack trail and there's people walking because they're looking down a slight slope. But when you realise there's a horse trail there, like I can't 100% verify the commenter's information on there as a horse trail exactly there. You know, use your logical brain. Use your, what's it called? Occam's razor. The most obvious explanation is usually the correct explanation. Is it ghosts flying through the trees, or is it a perspective illusion of filming down a slope and seeing horses go through the trees? Like I said, this was filmed during dusk or dawn, so they might not have known where they were. They might not have known what they were pointing at. They were zoomed in. You can tell that. And to me, that's solved. That to me is definitive, if you ask me. Because once you realise it's a horse trail, you cannot unsee those horses. That's it. I just wanted to make a follow-up of a 1.5 year long video I made. Thanks to Shana Whiskey for the comment and confirming what I pretty much already thought anyway, but it just adds to my theory, I suppose. Like I said, you can't 100% call it a debunk. I would, but you know what people like, you didn't debunk nothing. Well, it's like I said, it's up to you. It's either ghosts flying through the trees, or it's a perspective illusion of horses going through a horse trail below the trees. I know where I would pick in that one. But anyway, that was a short one, because that comment has opened my eyes a bit more to that footage. I always had my theories about it anyway, but now since that comment, you cannot unsee those horses. But anyway, that was a sort of debunk / speculative / problem bloody solved, if you ask me. I'm going to say it's solved. And if people want to come at me in the comments and say you didn't solve shit, well, we'll agree to disagree. Because I am 100% confirmed on that myself. For me, anyway. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do these quite often. And yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to update you on. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.